Hello everyone, this is Duke, and welcome back to another episode of Resolute SMP. I'm here currently in the barn at the inn, which still has an open roof on the side, but we love that. What we love even more is the fact that we actually have animals in here now. Found a couple horses that you saw in the introduction, and it's time to meet them. So, of course, we have Big Tex over here. Just felt like a fitting name for a large bay horse. Just your standard horse, but I don't know, something about this fella just seems like a Big Tex. Every time I come over to him, he says howdy. So he is Big Tex. Over here we have Clara, who is in Appaloosa, and they're living their life. But one you did not see in the introduction is a donkey. And of course, there's only one name you can give donkeys in Minecraft, and that is DangerZone. So we've done that. But as you can see, we've actually gone ahead and begun to work on making this barn feel a little bit less pointless and actually some use to it today. So I carried in the path texture outside with path block, coarse dirt, packed mud. Carried that on through, but you'll also see the introduction of new block in each stall. And guys, well, looks like Big Tex here has been up to something. I'm gonna have to clean this up. I got a couple pieces of dirt in here, it seems. But I realized muddy mangrove root. So if we look at this block, on the side you get the real mangrove root structure. So you end up with like a stripe pattern. And if you put it on its side even, I think there's actually a pretty good texture there for a build. Like I think you can make this work, whether it's sideways or straight on. Now with that being said, if you place it straight down, well, not so much. I'm not a huge fan of how this looks on top, and if you use your imagination here, it looks like our horses, especially Clara, who's very excited today. I think she sees the hay bales in my inventory. They've been doing some drop-ins, and I think it actually works, so we're gonna do that. But as you see, a couple hay bales in the inventory, that can only mean one thing. Oh, by the way, I got a new smithing template. Made a nether tunnel out to my swamp base, which we'll be at later in today's episode, and was able to pick this up from a nearby fortress, which was actually closer to spawn than the other one that Knightfox and I found. So maybe a little bit of a mistake there. But either way, it is time to bring out DangerZone. And it is time to bring out Clara for one. Come on, you two. Let's go out in the open. And we're going to use the hay bales on them today. Because... Alright, now do your thing. You just look hungry. Are hay bales not the right thing? Have I made a mistake here, DangerZone? I believe I have. I'll be right back, but let's make sure you don't run away from me here. So, I was wrong about what I needed. Hello, Nate. I don't know. Hi. Hi. Hello. I don't know why I thought it was hay bales. It is golden apples or golden carrots, and I believe I actually have golden... Smooth. I believe I have golden carrots somewhere. If not, I'll just take some golden carrots and make them myself. But I could have sworn that I did somewhere. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I ate them, got a little hungry, and decided golden carrots were gonna be valuable for me in a certain moment. It's a strong possibility. But now I have 6 golden carrots here, so let's walk back over to the barn, and we'll actually be able to use them. Alright, they're going a little crazy right now. Oh, hey! There we go. We've got the whole gang here. Perfect. So Clara and DangerZone will be the first two coming together here on this fine day. And they're freaking out quite a bit. I don't exactly know why. Maybe they need to... Maybe we're going to take them off this. Can you do your business, please? Did we not get a mule? You both don't seem all that interested here. Now do your thing. Wow. How do you get a mule? What is going on here? Do your thing. Out you go. Come on, Big Tex. Alright, we might have to just do this. Big Tex. Clara just ate that. Big Tex is the only one in the mood. What is going on? Well.
The boys are all back together.
We got the gang together. Knightfox is currently sick.
So glad all of our new members are here with us.
This reminds me of our AA meeting we had a couple weeks back.
Wow, it's so great.
Yeah, seems like it's all coming together, huh?
It's like old times. Sun's going down.
All right, everyone introduce yourselves. Sorry, force of habit.
I think you might be sick because you're eating rotten flesh currently. That just doesn't seem...
Homie, do you need food?
Okay.
Okay, I was going to say, how bad is it over there?
Left over from the spawner.
No, you need
trouble at home for old Knightfox.
Start eating fish.
Rotten flesh. That's literally why I'm sick, guys.
Yeah, baby.
Fish gang over here. Let's go.
Fish gang, let's go.
All right.
Potato gang.
We won't talk to this guy. I actually do prefer potatoes in real life, but it's fine.
It's fine.
So here's the deal, fellas. If you come in here, we have a couple horses and a donkey.
Oh boy.
So the idea was in today's...
Those names are phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah, you like that?
You got DangerZone the donkey over here.
Clara. Big Tex.
I like that it's not just Tex. Big Tex.
He just doesn't seem like just big.
Yeah,
That's big. That's Big Tex.
It does seem really big, actually.
It tracks. Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
So the goal was in today's video was to breed them, and their offspring would be your pets. So you'd be able to take them home. So I fed. So you need golden carrots or golden apples to do this, right? And I fed all of them golden carrots, and DangerZone and Clara just wouldn't for whatever reason.
Well, I mean, look at him.
He's beautiful. I gave Big Tex one carrot. Hearts.
That's debatable.
Instantly hearts from Big Tex. So
Attaboy, Big Tex.
Learned,
you sly dog.
all I've learned is that Big Tex is the only breeder in this stable currently. So
yeah,
I may have to find a fourth member of this before you will receive your brand new foals. But for the time being, just your gift is it's imaginative. It's there in a sense.
Okay. I got it. Hold on. Wow, Duke, this is awesome. Crazy, man. Yeah, awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. It's
really love it.
What are you gonna name it? Do you think?
Well, the names are in here are pretty creative, so I'm gonna have to come up with something good.
So if you go based on,
I think I'm going with Dick Van Dyke. Thoughts?
That's, I suppose. So one of the things about horses in real life is typically how bloodlines work is you take part of the name from the father and part of the name from the mother, and you combine it. You can give a barn name that's just like a one syllable whatever, just like oh, this is Nate, but actually it would be Big Texas, would be its like full name, its registered name or whatever. I don't know, but
perfect.
More Texas, more big.
That is how you could name these if you wanted, but also if you just want to name it whatever, I don't care. We're still waiting on the reproduction to actually take place, so we're currently...
So the way it works... Okay, so just to confirm, so like I could name my horse Better Ingredients, Better Pizza, but his name tag could say Papa John's.
I suppose that would work.
#ad?
That's a long name.
The idea there would be you have a mother named Better Ingredients and the father named Better Pizza, and they create Papa John's. That's how that would work.
That's the goal.
Okay, so naturally, next horse we find has to be related to the Papa John lineage of horses.
Got it.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Well, enjoy your gifts, lads.
Wow, this is great,
I
man. Yeah.
It's my own little pen. That's just my gift.
Papa John looks good.
Goodbye.
just block me.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, by the way, don't step in the brown blocks. It's just some manure left over from earlier.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I wish you would have led with that one.
Big Tex just lets it go, dude.
With that. Okay.
Look at how happy he is.
Oh, he's still on his back. He's been on his back.
Yeah.
He
might be dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like turtles when they get on their back.
Be dead.
Normally they don't get up.
Whoa!
Whoa. Assault!
This guy's not welcome in the nature reserve. He's trying to kill him. Look, one of his relatives is up here. They've been crying out for help for like a week. Panda, I'm so sorry.
He's staring at a wall. Oh.
Oh, God.
He's coming.
Oh, no.
You know what? I have an idea.
Uh-huh. You gonna give him some bamboo?
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah, man.
Come here, lad.
I'm just gonna note that Duke just destroyed this entire nature reserve for the record. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. This is within the
Oh, well, you
limits?
replanted it, though, so you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me give this guy some bamboo. Hey, buddy. Oh, look how happy he is now.
Dude, it takes
He's
a
a
year
big
and a half
smiley
for him to
panda.
get down. Come
Yeah,
here.
well, you know, how dare
Push them
you?
together. I don't know if
Come
they
here.
can see each other
Come
currently.
on, Panda. Come on.
What are you
Oh, he's
guys
not-
doing?
Oh! He's
Whoa.
going for it. Wait, this
He's
one's
having
just
a little
watching.
snacky poo.
Go, come
Oh,
on,
that
guys.
guy's kind of weird, yeah.
He's
Yeah, give him
sneaking
some.
up on him.
Oh,
Oh,
what is...
hold on.
It's like...
Hey!
Hey,
Oh,
let's go.
look at him.
Oh.
How did I get the
Cute.
achievement for this?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but that's okay. Here.
Oh, this guy's just on his stomach about it.
Yep.
Oh, he just
Perfect.
did he just take that?
Yeah, he just ate it.
Oh, he did.
Guys, are we starting a nature reserve of pandas?
I think we
I
should
think so.
we
think
should
that's
hit
what's
the mob cat pandas in the
Here
nature
you go.
preserve.
Have some bamboo, fella.
The little one.
totally didn't try to
Whoa!
do
He
what
just
you guys talked about.
rolled.
This guy just did a front flip. What?
That was incredible.
I've been feeding him quite a bit. He's gonna be a healthy boy.
He's gonna be
He's
huge.
a growing man.
Yeah,
Look at them.
Cute. I
That's
love that.
adorable.
I think we had to
The best
protect.
addition they've ever made to this game, and I'm not joking. I am thrilled that they're having such a good time here in the San Diego Nature Reserve that we've built them.
Exactly.
See, if we just cleared out all these trees, they wouldn't have any habitat to survive in anymore.
Exactly. And if I murdered them like Duke told me to, friendly reminder.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was.
Cut to the clip.
I'm a
Cut
new
to the
man.
clip.
I'm a new man.
Yeah.
New man.
Been a long time.
Hey, buddy. Have some more.
Here.
You're so cute.
I've given this guy so much bamboo. He's
diamond.
going to grow up to be obese.
Yeah, maybe he wants it.
Yeah. Hey, I took it, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, here you go.
Oh, he's
Nah,
running.
he's not a gold digger.
That's
Hey,
good.
Nate.
It's good.
The diamond when he throws it on the ground.
Hey.
Oh my
My-
god, look, Duke actually gave us a gift, guys.
Into my inventory.
That's my. I'm sorry you didn't get a mule. Here's your backup.
This is the rain check.
Yeah, until DangerZone decides to start producing.
That's amazing.
Until DangerZone starts producing.
It just squeaked.
I heard that. Oh
Whoa!
my god, he's a big fella.
How did it grow
All
so
right,
fast?
Someone get me a name tag. We're naming them.
Can you imagine
Try
how
and
many
name 'em.
pandas we could have, though? It'd be incredible.
So many. So many pandas.
I'm pretty thrilled about the prospects here, yeah. It is raining in the rainforest now, notably, but you know what? These guys are having a great time, and that's what matters.
Exactly.
If the pandas are happy, I am happy. Why are you looking at me like that?
Problem
Look at
is,
them.
Dude,
They're
look at
chomping
them.
down.
They're munching away. All
I'm
of
so
them.
happy for them.
All right, so I'm just here in the mine shaft in what is supposed to be the community mine shaft. I'm going to try to get the rest of the crew involved in actually using it because we've just been resorting to a bunch of little poke holes I've noticed around town. So probably just centralize them and clear out the rest of the other little patches. The whole idea behind this is I'm currently mining at Y48. I'm going to be needing a lot of bees to get my house up and running the way it is needing to go for spawn. And likewise, I will be needing a lot of copper. So at Y48 is supposedly the best level to find copper. Found 15 so far. We'll see how that continues on. So we want bees, we want copper. We actually are going to need a bunch of cactus for green dye because, oh hey, there's copper. So most of the exterior of the spawn house is actually going to be made of copper and green or / lime terracotta. And as a result, there are a couple different farms that I need to set up. Honestly, it's fairly large, so I want to make sure we have enough resources of each type and maybe just a little bit of a back catalog of honeycomb, copper, terracotta, all the goodies for the future and potentially selling them off to the rest of the crew. So I've begun to lay out the base framework for our little work shed out here at the swamp. The idea here is that we just need a little bit of a place to get going, a little bit of a setup that's better than just a pile of chests laying around. And I figured, why not lean heavily into the industrial side of things, as we are planning to put a lot of farms out in this region. I think it's something I've never really tried before, especially with some of the blocks that we're going to be using in this build. So it's all new for me in a sense. It could be really cool. It could turn out horrible. That is just kind of it's the way the cookie crumbles, you know? I think that's a fair use of the expression right there. But as you can see, we're starting with a very small build because, like I mentioned, a little work hut here. And if you've ever been to a construction site or ever walked alongside of one, you probably saw a little trailer that just kind of sat there. And in a sense, that's what we're constructing here. But I was hoping to potentially produce something a little bit more exciting than just that. But we are going to go with some fairly earthy blocks just to kind of simulate that this is not an overly important building, but still something we're going to be living in a sense, until we get our farms up and running so we can build a spawn house. This really is going to be our home. Kind of crazy to think about, especially because I've never played around with some of these blocks before. But I do believe the mud and this brown mushroom block actually do go together quite well. And I'm excited to see how we can make this function. But I am realizing it is currently raining, and that is no good for video quality. So I'm going to just frame out the basics of this, and we will get into something a little bit more exciting in just a moment. So I do appreciate waterlogged objects sometimes in Minecraft nowadays, because this would have looked tremendously worse just a couple years ago. And honestly, when it came out, I was not the biggest fan. I was like, why on earth is there the need to have everything be waterlogged? And it's actually been something I've ran into a couple times on this server. I've been trying to collect a bunch of rails for Nate's soon-to-be subway station, and every time I do that, I have to use pickaxe durability, because you used to just be able to pour a water bucket. You can't do that anymore. It doesn't entirely work, which is real sad, and I wish it was not that way, but I suppose there is a need for somebody at one point or another to have waterlogged rails. I don't know why that would be, unless you can actually use them on a minecart, because that would be kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I would actually really enjoy that. So maybe I'm just completely full of it, and that is how that works. I don't know. I've seen this done before. We use acacia trapdoors, and in a sense, it looks like some sort of deteriorated, kind of like rusted iron. And I think that works. It definitely suits the overall color I'm going for here, because not only, of course, are we having the brown with the mushroom and the mud, but we're also going to get a lot of red. We're going to have the granite, and in future builds, I expect to have things like maybe some netherrack or bricks or just normal terracotta. I think that all suits the industrial feel quite nicely. Not sure if I want to use the rooted dirt with this. I think there's kind of a nice subtlety between the two blocks here, and I think for the size of a construction that I'm currently making, there's just not really a need for having a block that is that high contrast, even though they are roughly the same. To me, it's really hard to disassociate blocks with what their actual material value is. So even just a couple months ago, I probably would not have looked at a brown mushroom block and gone, hey, that actually would work with packed mud, because they have similar color schemes. I mean, to the point where if you're far enough away here, you really cannot distinguish each other. It's really just the texture that you see from the packed mud as you get closer. I wouldn't have been able to do that, because I'm like, why would you include mushroom on a build that's made out of mud? Like, it just, well, actually, mushrooms and mud, I could see how those two go together. So many different types. You know, you have wood, you have stone, you have mud, you have mushroom, and color-wise, it works. Texture-wise, it works. materiality-wise, not so much. And that is something, again, that it's been a little bit of a struggle, but I'm trying to slowly overcome that because I do understand the importance in really testing out new strategies and kind of pushing the blocks a little bit further along in the grand scheme of things. So for whatever reason, anytime I go to try to record in this area, it just starts raining. I really hope that is not going to be a consistent thing, because this is now my home, and if every single moment I have is just dark and gloomy, then I guess it makes sense why I've never lived in a swamp after all these years. You know, it's maybe it was rightfully avoided. But we are getting to a point here. Actually, it might be nighttime. So we can sleep. Ah, yes, our first sleep in the work shed. And take you around a bit and see the current progress, because we're getting there. We are in a point where I feel like we're really actually starting to establish what we're doing here. Oh, I need a magma block. No way! Of course, they would be right here. I'm not even lying. That was totally unscripted, but I can see how it would seem the other way around. But I actually did need a magma block for our fireplace here. But as you can see, we are starting to get a better shape of this thing. And again, not going for anything too crazy or off the rails here. It is really just a work shack. So we have up on stilts because we're currently in the water, and that is our means to address that. We have a little bit of a balcony. It's really just a little place to use the stone cutter. And as you can see, we have a couple andesite blocks here that potentially have been cut by the workers on the job site. But we do need to replace this piece. Oh, hold up. How did I do this? I think that block actually needs to be a normal mud brick, which will cover that. And then we put in our campfire right here. And typically, I would not do what I'm about to do, but I will do it for the sake of a simple build, is for the fireplace, just allow the smoke to go straight up into that. Typically, I don't like that, but I actually do think if you use any log, actually, specifically mangrove for this instance, the rings do kind of look like it's a chute that go up. So that is kind of the mindset there. That is what we're going to imagine for the time being. And if you would just all please bear with me and imagine the same thing. I'm not a huge fan of the smoke going directly up into said block, but in this specific case, I think it actually must be done. We actually get to make another type of trapdoor here, which this case is the mangrove itself. And I think the mangrove works pretty well, again, on the side of the chute, if there's an easy way to get around to it. If we place this like so, I think it starts to actually give this thing a little bit of a look that perhaps it is a chimney. I don't know, more of an industrial chimney than, say, the one we built in the inn or other ones I've built previously. This is really just a chute that takes your soot and smoke upwards and gets it out of the space so that anybody in this isn't just inhaling all of that. Alright, so I think for this time being, our work shed is complete. It is a little bit different than things I typically do, and I think that will be a consistent idea out here in the swamp. Now that is potentially going to make some of my builds look a little bit worse, or maybe just a little bit unique. Maybe not necessarily worse, but something different than what I'm typically used to, so it might take me a moment. Let's take a quick walk through it. So you've seen most of the exterior already. We have ladders that go up trapdoors. As we up here, we get a little bit of a hanging sign. Swampy Duck LLC, for the time being, is the name of our company. And I decided to move the andesite blocks closer here so we could have a little bit of exterior illumination. And then as you move indoors, we've made it a little bit more homely. So we turned this fireplace into just like a little bit of a cooking spot. We have, of course, our water and all of our brown stained windows, which go really well with these blocks, of course. We have a painting and a blue orchid. Of course, we have the local plants to the biome. Very important to do that. Don't want any invasive species. Up here, we have a lofted bed with storage underneath and a little bit of a work surface. Again, another Swampy Duck LLC, and a little bit more storage up there, and a single light in here. So nothing too crazy. Homely for a work shed is an idea, right? I mean, it's only going to ever be so much like home, because that's not the point of it. The point of it is ultimately just to be somewhere where people come in for the time being to get stuff done. And wow, I was at an angle where I couldn't even see the stonecutter blade. That was kind of weird. Anyways, I hope everyone has enjoyed today's episode. I know I have, and we did a little bit of everything. A lot more building, a lot more farms coming soon, and potentially some new members. Join our Discord, come hang out with us. But also, if you're interested in joining the server, be sure to apply. The link is in the description below. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I hope to see you again. I'm not going to ask for a like. It's okay. I don't have to do that. But have a good day. Bye-bye.